Hello everybody, I am Nopadon Pumijanya. I am lecturer from Department of Computer Education, Nakhon Pathom Ratchapat University, Thailand. I did this research with Assistant Professor Dr. Panita Wannapirun from King Mongkut University of Technology, North Bangkok. The research topic is Ubiquitous Scaffold Learning Environment using problem-based learning activities to enhance problem-solving skill and context awareness. Introduction. Ubiquitous learning or U-learning refers to a learning model where learner can learn anytime, anywhere with the aid of mobile computer technology and wireless communication. The ubiquitous learning environment, or ULE, is a setting that encourages pervasive study. Learning can take place at any time with a mobile computer, mediating access to sources of information. Ubiquitous Learning Environment, or ULE. ULE is a managed learning environment where learning can take place from almost everywhere and at any time, provided there is the technology to access resources. ULE has the following characteristics: permanency, accessibility, immediacy, interactivity, context awareness, and adaptability, all of which enable students to learn anywhere and anytime with the emphasis on context awareness. Problem-based learning, or PBL. Learner can create new knowledge based on the learning context or problem in the real world, and is doing so, gain critical thinking and problem-solving skill. Problem-solving skill refer to ability to apply an idea when collecting, analysis, and verify data for discussion-making. Scaffolding. During the problem-based learning activity of learner, instructor must have sufficient skill to motivate the learner, provide recommendation, and reliable information sources to support them. When the learner are able to work by themselves, the scaffolding is gradually reduced until they can work on their own. The researcher designed a ubiquitous scaffold learning environment using problem-based learning activity to enhance problem-solving skill and context awareness, so learner can learn from everywhere and anytime using mobile technology. This study also took the learner context of the learner into account to encourage problem-solving skill and evaluate the system performance in context awareness, with enhanced learners' ability to learn throughout their life. Purpose of this research. We have two purposes. The first one is to design the ubiquitous scaffold learning environment using problem-based learning activity to enhance problem-solving skill and context awareness. The second one is to evaluate the design of ubiquitous scaffold learning environment using problem-based learning activity to enhance problem-solving skill and context awareness. Scope of this research. The population is the professional in instructional design, ubiquitous learning, context awareness, scaffolding, problem-based learning. The sample group is the 5 experts in instructional design, ubiquitous learning, context awareness, scaffolding, and problem-based learning. Variable of the research. Independent variable is ubiquitous scaffold learning environment using problem-based learning activity. Dependent variable is suitability evaluation. Research framework. The research framework, we have 4 parts for research framework. The first one is ubiquitous learning environment, or ULE, and then scaffolding, and then problem-based learning process. And we use INTE model to create ubiquitous scaffold learning environment using problem-based learning to enhance problem-solving skill and context awareness. Research methodology. We have two phases in research methodology. The first phase, the design of the ubiquitous scaffold learning environment using problem-based learning activity. The first one, analyze and synthesis previously level research, and then study the learning activity by interviewing the instructor and by interviewing the student, and then design the learning activity. Then present the learning activity to the experts for consideration by in-depth interview. The last one, create the evaluation tool to evaluate the suitability of the learning activity. The second phase, the evaluation of the ubiquitous scaffold learning environment using problem-based learning activity. The first one, presenting of the design learning activity to the field expert, and then modification of the learning activity according to the suggestion of the experts. Then presentation of the learning activity in the form of a report and diagram. The last one, analysis of the result of evaluation. The result, we have the three parts of the model of activity. The first one is preparation before learning. The second one is learning process. And the last one is evaluation stage. Preparation before learning. We have 4 steps in preparation. The first one is orientation, to clarify detail of course, learning activity. Instructional model, learning goal. Registration and practice, practice basic operation, test, log in the system. Grouping of learner. Learners are divided into the 5 members per group. Measuring problem-solving skill before learning. Learners test their problem-solving skill to URMS. Learning process. The first one is problem notification. Each week, learners are notified by email or a short message via URMS of problem for solving. The second step is concept clarification and problem identification. Group members exchange and discuss ideas within their group via the online chat program to aid understanding of the task received from URMS. Hypothesis development. Group members exchange an idea within their group via the online chat program to diagnose and hypothesize the problem. Learning objective formulation. Group members exchange and discussion idea within their group via an online chat program and formulate learning objective consistent with the hypothesis and to find additional information. And then collect of additional information. Each week, the group member collaborate with each author to study the lesson and obtain information as defined by the learning objective from the previous step. Then, newly acquired information synthesizing and testing. Group members post the information obtained for searching and work together to summarize the research result, and then analyze and test the obtained data, separating the data that support the hypothesis. The last one, reflecting and evaluation. Group members exchange and discuss information using the online chat program to summarize the lesson learned from this resolved situation and determine the effect of the solution. Evaluation stage. We have two assessments in evaluation stage. The first one, problem-solving skill measurement. After finishing their learning, learner problem-solving skill will be measured by using multiple choice questions for 4 skills: problem identification, cross-problem analysis, problem solution, and resolve evaluation. And the last one, context awareness assessment, the various forms of learning and level, the context of the learner. Is it divided into assessment by professional and by learner? Point of evaluation are divided into three main context, including schedule context, learning suggestion context, and mentor context. The result of the evaluation of learning activity. The first part, preparation state, is highest suitability. The second state, learning state, is highest suitability. And the last one, evaluation state, is highest suitability. The expert agree that learning activity has the highest level of appropriateness. Means is 4.62 and standard deviation is 0.44. Discussion. Based on the professional assessment, it is found that the suitability of the learning activity is at the highest level. It is found that in different contexts, learners improve academic professional and successful in working and attain high academic achievement. The ubiquitous scaffold learning environment allows learners to get response appropriate to their learning context so they are more motivated to learn. It provides learners to convenient to solving problems and improving learning efficiency, and there are no restrictions on time or place. This is also consistent with Hung, who found that problem-based learning activity and ubiquitous scaffolding environment could enhance problem-solving skill. Based on the suitability assessment result of adopting the learning activity in detail, it is found to be highly suitable because it helps to improve problem-solving skill. Thank you.